photo of this. It's her first chase.
Here we have the SH Figuarts Peter B. Parker from Across the Spider-Verse. I love Spider-Man, so you already know how to get this guy, even if he's not my favorite from, from the film or whatever. He did come in a little late because of the tariffs, and that's why this video is a little late. So, yeah. He was also a web exclusive. That's why you got this long-ass brown box, but we don't use it. Yeet! And of course, I'm unoriginal, so Spider-Man is one of my favorite heroes. That's why I got so many of them. And let's see how he's going to fit into my collection. Now, going through the packaging, bro, this is an actual beautiful box. You can see everything over here. This cute-ass picture right here. The color's amazing. I love everything about it. The pink and everything. But look, of course, one of my favorite boxes got a little tear in it. Here we have on the side, got a picture of Parker. Here he is with everything he comes with in the back. This looks all very nice. And he looks like he comes with a lot. So this is super exciting because this was not a cheap figure at all. This thing is going to cost you around like $127 importing it. And I think it's like $135 buying it over here. So cracking Parker outside of the packaging, this is what I love to see. Oh my god, there is no space here. All I see is accessories. That's what I love seeing. Man, this looks amazing. Let's take this top off and just wow, that looks great. Now getting Parker outside, wow, look how good he looks. Let's get a closer look, guys. This might be the prettiest Spider-Man I have in my collection because it's just jaw-dropping of how colorful he is, how good he looks. The sculpting is amazing. I don't think it's completely 100 accurate to the source material, but low-key I don't care because this looks amazing IRL. You know what I mean? Look at that little thong he got, little hoe. But man, that looks great. The line work here is fantastic. This is like a dream figure I would have wanted when I was younger. This would have been my definitive Spider-Man. And spoiler alert, he poses like a definitive Spider-Man because this could be your #1 guy. This could be your first pick, your first overall draft pick. And you know he's got really good posing when you could hit that Marvel vs. Capcom pose, man, because that was not easy to do with any other regular Spider-Man. Now, not only does he look this amazing, let's see everything that he comes with because he comes with a lot. Wait, time out, man. You have a daughter that wasn't taken away from Mephisto? You're actually with Mary Jane? Wow, that is a rare treat. I'm happy. All right, let's continue. Just wow, that is a lot, but you know what? That's good. All right, let's finally get into his accessories. So we got his fisting hands, web swinging hands, wall crawling hands, and thwippers. And he also comes with a web watch, which is extremely tiny, but actually has some pretty good detail to it. It doesn't look bad at all. If you dropped it like I did, you're not gonna find it for the next 5 minutes. This is how you put it on. And I don't know if it's supposed to be this loose, but it is loose. But it's kind of like a Givenchy flex bracelet, so that's cool. But if you like it, I never used it again, not gonna lie. So if you guys aren't a fan of this Spider-Man, what if I told you that you guys could have this Peter Parker? And I'll show y'all how I did that in a little bit, but let's get to Peter Parker's accessories. Here we have his bare neck, and I mean, yeah, pretty good detail. Can't say much about it. You really need this if you need a maskless head. So you just pop off his neck as well as his head. You pop that in, and then obviously we have his maskless head right here. We got Peter B. Parker's freaking face, and this one's gonna be my favorite one out of the other two. I'll explain it in a little bit. But his hair looks pretty good. A lot of great details on it. It's more brown than it is. I feel like it's kind of yellow on my camera. And then this one is not a bad head, except that he's kind of looking one way and another way. So, man, let's take him out of these gloves because he does come with bare hands that are huge. And then he also comes with baby holding hands or Mary Jane grabbing hands. He's still not comfortable enough. That's why we have to take these off and put these on him right here. And look at that. Look how much of a dweeb he is, man. He's got cool dad on them. He's got one sock up and the other sock down. Oh my god, he's so quirky, guys. But this is honestly a really cool detail. I really like how this looks. This is actually funny. So all you gotta do is just chop him off. Gotta take this one out, pop off pretty easily. Pop off this one also very easily. And then they are kind of hard to put at first. They feel like almost gluey. So it's kind of hard, but then when you stick it in for the first time, it gets easier all the other times. So that's super easy, and look at that. That's funny. But you know what? He's still not comfortable enough, man. And that's why he comes with a cloth good pink robe that also has a little bit of bend wire in it. Bendy wire, my bad. But that is crazy. Like, this is, and it feels so good on your fingers. And I'm just gonna put it on him. He looks like the 2K sun is healing him, but reality is gonna set in because he's got a baby. To me, probably the coolest accessory this guy comes with is literally his daughter, Mayday Parker, because this is so adorable. She looks great. And for once, Peter could actually have something that's not, you know, someone else's. I'm like, this is awesome. And she actually has a good amount of articulation on her. She is a little fragile though, as you can see, and she does come with a second headpiece, and this one's the best one because she's smiling, happy, and the cute ass Spider-Man beanie. Oh my god, that's how I'm gonna pose her all the time. You can see the pink and blue wrist, and she's missing a sock. Yeah, this is Peter Parker's baby. In order for Mayday not to get lost, we gotta have a baby holder. So all you have to do is literally disassemble her piece by piece by piece, and then just throw away a torso. You don't need that because there's already a torso in the baby holder. And then now you gotta put in her legs and arms, and this was a battle, guys. Luckily for you, it's really quick because I edited everything. And boom, that's how it's gonna have to look like, and which looks really good. And then now you got it there. The holsters come with two pieces, so you got to put this strap on like a book bag, and then the last strap on under his waist like this. And then you got to connect everything to the holes, and this was also super difficult. And it looks amazing, but I don't think everything's not connected, as you can see, and I never want to do this again. But of course, he comes with more, and he comes with webs, and he comes with 3 separate pieces. We got the little one, which obviously you guys know how to connect this. I'm just showing it because to show it. The little one that's like maybe 1.5 inches, so you know, a little short range right there. Then we web swinging the long way because this one's longer, and I actually am putting it on like an idiot, as you can see here. That's why it's at 2 times speed. But again, pretty good, pretty chill. I was using these way more than I thought. And then this one is literally for web swinging, and you just connect it to the specific hand, which you could do it on right or left, and I really like it. And I just like how funny this this figure is, because he just looks dumb, like trying to save his wife. But it is really annoying posing them around with that, so I'm also never going to use that again. But if you do have a Mary Jane, it fits on her pretty easily, and he could be free as a daisy. But yeah, this is, man, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this figure. So I don't know if you guys are seeing this, and then I think if you have a Mary Jane, it goes perfectly well. This is the only one I have, so you know what I mean, you could let him be Spider-Man while she's taking care of Mayday. Now, if you guys want to pose this guy with some villains, I'm telling you right now, he's gonna stomp all of them because he is super tall, and that's the problem everyone has with this figure. And yeah, to me, he looks like it's Kevin Durant in a suit, and he's probably gonna make Harry Osborn say some dumb shit like this. But you know what? I don't completely hate it. Like, I mean, I do and I don't. But you know, I guess this is the best 1 in 10th friggin' Spider-Man you're gonna get. To me, it's like if I bought a Marvel Select. And man, it's just, I can't stop saying how much fun I've had posing around with this figure. I haven't played with a figure this much since, like, I want to say probably Ace, because I just kept thinking of ways to pose him because I just love Spider-Man, and it's just super fun posing him around. And then not only do you have a really good Spider-Man, you have a really funny Peter Parker, so it just goes hand in hand with everything. And man, it's just like, it make posing figures great again, you know what I mean? Like, this was awesome to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little stop motion thing that I was doing over here. But it just goes to show that I think this Peter Parker, or this Spider-Man in my collection, is the top dog, and he's probably the best Spider-Man figure I have right now. Now let's go into articulation. I'm just going to use Peter Parker. He could look down all the way, and then up all the way up, and he just has great movement, man. Like, that is great. Only up here, so that's a 90-degree angle. Could go 360. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrist could go 360 and hinges up and down. Then you could cross his arms all the way like this, which is really amazing. Then back about this far. You can make him clap, but he's not gonna hold that pose. And then diaphragm joint could go this far forward, this far back. If you use everything with the waist, this far forward, that far back, side to side, obviously some great movement. Kick up this far back, could do the splits. Then you got upper leg rotation, double jointed knees, no calf rotation, and his ankles could go down, up, and has a really good ankle rocker. And don't forget about the toe hinges. So Peter Parker standing over 7 inches. That is crazy, guys. This is supposed to be 1/6 scale. Here he is next to Yusuke, Demonical Fit Goku, Kingpin, Mary Jane, Venom, Carnage, Miguel, Goblin, Captain America, Tobey Maguire, She-Hulk, and myself. Now going back to the beginning on how he does with the rest of my Spider-Man collection, man, he might just be the top dog, bro. This might be my favorite Spider-Man ever because I think he looks amazing. The only problem is that he's 1,000,000 foot tall, but just like the absolute Batman, this probably is the absolute Spider-Man because he might be, I think he is my favorite Spider-Man. I'm just gonna say it right there. I couldn't stop touching up on bro, couldn't stop playing with him. His accessories are amazing. I love that he comes with Mayday. She's adorable, even though she is kind of annoying. I love the pink robe, it's super funny. I love the Peter Parker heads, the socks, and just, it's adorable. Like, this guy is an absolute love letter if you love Spider-Man. I'm just gonna say it. Thank you guys for watching the video all the way through. I really do appreciate that. This was an accidental love letter for Father's Day, and that's coming from a fatherless dude. I'm just letting you know. I appreciate all 1,604 of you guys. That is just absolutely insane, and I didn't think I would be this far ahead already. Like, that's just awesome. And I don't really got any more things to say except like what we got. Let me think. Happy Father's Day, happy Pride Month, happy mental health awareness, and just, yeah, man, just show love, bro. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Bye.